Well, hello everyone, and welcome to KingPittDawg Racing for Sunday morning at Fuji Speedway. Right now we're watching the Ford GT, looks like at Monza. I happen to take a guess there. Just a screensaver. I didn't realize that thing had an active spoiler in the back. I'm watching it work on the play here as I started my broadcast. So we're going to be running at Fuji this morning. I'm gonna get ready for the Supra race, but first we're gonna get a little practice. Actually, no, I don't think it's gonna let me until I yeah, it probably will actually. Let's see. I'm gonna get a couple laps in here just to make sure. Oh nope, it's not gonna be letting me do it. Shoot. Alright, I'm going to pause the broadcast for like a minute here to get signed up real quick. So, I meant to sign in before I started the broadcast. Just going to make sure this is not on the broadcast, it's not showing up. Okay, yeah, it's paused. Okay, everybody can still hear me, but you won't be able to see what I'm doing here because I've got to sign in. So it's not going to let me until I do that. So I just want to make sure when I put my stuff up here it doesn't show up. So right now you guys are getting this blue screen with the fancy bouncing faces. Never can be too safe when you're online, but I can tell that that I'm watching the live feed, so I know that I'm not giving anything up here. So even if it does, let's see here. Well, now tell me that's not right. It should be. Alright, I'll be right back. I stuck the headphones on my kid when I went in the other room. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to retry that because I made an error when I entered that, so it's early. Not really early, but too early to be doing anything that requires responsibility on a Sunday. Oh, should work this time. Let's see. And it's working on it, working on it. And it's taking forever. There we go. What year was I born? Well, it's a long time ago, folks. At least it started from 1900. What is my gender? Well, last time I checked this morning I was male, so we'll put that down. What is my occupation? I am... Well, it doesn't even give you a... Oh, company employee. There we go. Okay. I am a company employee. Where do I live? I live in USA. Oh, that's it. For those who hold a driver's license. I drive a car registered my own name. Yes. I drive a car registered to a family. I don't normally drive. I don't own a car. I drive a car registered to somebody else. Okay. I drive a car registered my own. How often do I go for a drive? More than twice a week. Especially when I have my Supra. What motorsports categories are you interested in? Formula One, World Rallycross, World Endurance Championship, Formula E, World Rallycross.
Someone else is watching.
It's not oh, I can check 3 only, huh? Alright, let's take the one I probably watch the most. Is not up there. So, okay. How do you watch motorsports for F4? I watch motorsports events in person when I can. Can I choose 2? No, it's only letting me choose 1. I like to watch motorsports events in person. Have you ever raced real-world racing cars and taken part in track days? Yes.
You have?
Yes.
When?
When I was a teenager.
Oh.
I told you that. We had that old Margay kart that wasn't competitive, so we didn't really run races. We just practiced with it. Of course I am. Oh, gee, Mini Christmas. I know them well. I know them well. FF Sport, I know them well. Mugen. GR, I know them well. Nismo, I know them well. TRD, I know them well. I'm wearing a TRD freaking hat right now, people.
It's a Toyota racing hat.
Oh, this is my Toyota racing hat. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I have multiple Toyota hats, which is actually sounds stupid.
I got one.
Alright. What do you think about the image of sports brands you know of? AMG Mercedes, you can feel the passion for making cars. Consider it, I would say they would be high class. BMW.
Still bouncing heads.
Hmm?
They're still bouncing.
Oh yeah, I should be, I'm sorry. People, I gotta fill this out and I didn't realize it was so long, so I apologize. I should have just shut this off. But be patient with me. We'll be done here in a few minutes. Well, just like Toyota, they have a queer policy direction. I think that's it. Do you know about the new Yaris that was announced? Of course I did. I'm getting posts about it every day on Instagram practically from Gazoo. If you were to shop for a car in the future, would you consider a car from the Toyota Gazoo racing brand? Yes, as long as it's not built by somebody else. Do you participate in last year's GR Super GT Cup? Of course I did. If you have any suggestions, requesting the GR Super GT content and events coming in 2020. Well, I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to say extend season to more races. Let's just say more events. It doesn't necessarily have to be races, I guess, huh?
Events is up there.
And it looks like now I'm submitting, and I am officially entered into the GR Super GT Cup. So now, there we go. Whoop. Now we're back. Okay, let's see. Which car are we going to drive?
You should drive the new one.
I think I'm going to drive the new blue one that I put a number on. So this is the one I'm going to paint. So let's just get in this one. This is the one I'm going to paint and modify for the race. What was that, Jay? I don't know. I haven't been in the silver one yet, so this is the first time I've been in it.
I know the blue one has some.
The blue one has the light blue one has it does have the red interior, yeah. Now maybe I won't modify this one. They're not that expensive. I'll just go buy one. I need to spend some mileage points anyway. Because this one I can spend a little bit. I'm gonna leave it at standard because it's balanced performance anyway. But this one has. Oh, you want to see how much it can get? It won't let me in here. We'll have to go out of here, bud. 380 or 394 horse. Wow, I thought it said 382. Must be make it even harder to get on it out of corners. They're letting me only run hards on it. Brake balance. You know, I'm gonna leave it at 0 because this car's always really twitchy. I mean, if I load up the front brake bias, it's gonna help it turn more. So, but I don't know about rotating. So let's see what I can run here. Let's come out here and run. Kind of cold. I hate how this thing rev limits so fast. I was watching Stagger run the Gr3 Toyota. Which one was the Supra at where are we running next week? And he was shifting like at half revs. And you know, I've always kind of short shifted like 4th, 5th, and 6th gear in that Supra, unless I'm going up a hill. That was a little bit too much for the stock one. That was a little too deep to run the stock one in. You know, it's just got standard brakes on it, so. Jay, I can't hear you. I'm sorry about that. Same slush box I had on the other one, so it's a torque converter automatic. So, and these physics engines are pretty accurate on these. We can tell it's got more power though. I tell you what, you can really feel it's like 50 horse or something. I thought it was 40. I think it's like 50. I think the other one was rated like 340 something. Come on, baby, dig, dig. Sometimes you gotta slow down to make these cars go faster. This thing, when you come off throttle, it just wants to kick the ass end around. gonna kind of roll out of the throttle into the brake at the same time. Yeah, that was much better. I might even put rear brake in this thing. I don't know. 203, I got some improvements to make here. I think the handful to drive, jeez. That's too much. Just shot the thing left. Too early. Boy, this thing just... Maybe I need to put some rear brake bias in it, I don't know. Shifted too early there, maybe, I don't know. I'm dead on with my time. Stop a little earlier. Nope, didn't quite take it. Oh, jeez, man, this thing is a twitchy bitch. Alright, let's dial in some... next straightaway I'm going to dial in some brake bias. I'm already far behind, I might as well. This is stupid. I've got to figure out why this wheel does this. Now let's go to the extreme. Why the wheel whenever I try to... Whenever I try to adjust my brake bias or traction control, it shifts it. And I don't know, there's no conflict in the controls. Maybe it's just a glitch, I don't know. Why, I'm just not getting these braking points down right. See, this thing, the red line starts at the yellow, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And it'll cut it. It starts to cut off there, so I'm gonna rev this thing out and see what it does. thing slides all over the place. Man, you kick that turbo and the thing just wants to kick sideways immediately. All about feathering that throttle. One down here, you can shift a little earlier, use your gearing. That's too much of a drop between second and third gears. Drove this car the entire last season, never once went into 8th gear. Oh, come on, and bump the frickin' button. There, see, I hit the rev limiter and didn't even get to the mark on the... I don't usually watch the Gran Turismo. In fact, I got a water in my way. I can see my number. 157, we're getting there. Thought I saw 155 was a decent lap on there. Man, off throttle, this thing even... It actually kind of like... Actually, my Supra is just the opposite. My Mark II, you go into a corner, it just plows into it, but you give it a little throttle, and it'll rotate like unbelievably well. They always said the limited slips on those are too loose, and then they made them too tight on the Mark IIIs. Nope, I'm losing. Rev her out a little bit here. Yeah, so look how far it drops down in the power band there. It goes completely off the chart. You gotta rev that thing out. There's a quick line between where it... I have to change my marks up here. Boy, this thing just... She just wants to plow. Bump that bias down to the middle here. Use my controller so I don't shift the thing. Alright, let's go with that. I'll tell you what, I had that save last night. Were you there, Jay? When I had that one, the car was like, it was like 90 degrees, and I went into the corner, and I just kept moving the wheel back and forth trying to get it to bite, and it did. And actually, that was my fast lap, wasn't it? For a minute, I bested it, but that was my fast lap. Even one of my friends that was watching commented, "Holy crap, what a great save!" Huh? Yeah, well, he didn't say crap, yeah. We'll drift this thing. Let's see. Come on, drift, baby, drift. I'm gonna have to brake earlier. I can't use my normal braking zone there. I usually use that light post going by, so I'm gonna have to do it before I get there. Oh, this thing's just not geared very good for this corner. You want to be in the power band a little bit in this corner. Need to be able to run consistent laps around a 157.9, but that's not, I can't seem to be able to do that consistently. Of course, I'm trying everything in the book here to try to get this thing to turn better. Oh, it's just a little too much there. Get some more straightaway speed and stop earlier here. Let's see. Still, this right-hand drive still throws me off a little bit. Not too bad. I actually like how I can see both my mirrors in this one. This thing's scooting along pretty good for a stock car. That was still, what'd you say? No, I don't need to drift. I need to slow down, I think, to speed up, and I'm just, it's hard to, because it seems like the car's crawling because you're in such a low gear. But I'm actually going faster. Like right there, I went faster, and it seemed like I was crawling. This is a increasing radius, or decreasing radius corner here, so... I think I really need to be mindful. The car doesn't like power slide like the race cars do, you know, you can power it through the corners. That boost kicks in, man, that thing just wants to go sideways. I think I'm getting it down a little bit here. We'll go about 10 laps, see if I can make some improvements and better align my lines. I'm gonna have to brake a lot earlier than I thought, especially if I have good straightaway speed. I have to brake at the drive here. I'm probably going to have to brake at the 100 instead of the in-between. Roll out of the throttle. Barely touch it, back in it. There we go, that's better. Roll it down in. Roll back into the throttle slowly. There we go, that's a little better. Oh, I don't, yeah, there we go, there's my speed picking up, or my time picking up. I'm gonna have to brake before the Dunlop sign instead of after. Thing requires constant throttle modulation. Cut it right at the apex there, come out, there we go. Much better. Hit that apex right there. There we go, look at that picking up. Huh? Do you really? Watching me learn here. Let off at the green. Stay in it just a little bit. Boy, that's a fine line. Look at me catching on that last lap. Did something different there. Roll back into the throttle as I turn. Nope, I lost a little speed coming out of that corner. Whoops. I was expecting it to slide out power-wise there. Hopefully that doesn't cut into my track limit. Come on, baby, turn. Damn it, lost it. There's a real fine line, I think, about keeping this thing in the power band. Because you can't watch the odometer because it starts cutting out before you hit the actual mark on the tack. Little trail braking, little roll into the throttle. The one thing good about this race is it's going to be on hard tires, so there probably won't be any tire wear. Man, this thing makes a lot of tire noise. Use the throttle to rotate it there a little bit before you go all the way back on it. Brake at the 150. God bless it. These things got to be a great drift car because they certainly want to go sideways. Damn, I had a good lap going too. Alright. Last lap here. I'm not making good time here. Oh, a little wide. I gotta learn how to get this car to rotate with the throttle, because it wants to rotate. It was a pretty good lap, 156.7. I'd rather like to be around 156. Whoop. Yep, that's a little too much. God, I hate the way this car is geared. It just sucks. I'm gonna have to work on speeds instead of using the tack as far as shifting. Yeah, I think I can probably go to about 150. I suppose I should watch that instead of rotate, you bitch. It's all about patience. You know, I'm usually more patient when I'm racing. That's when I'm trying to set a time, gotta quit following my ghost so much. I just didn't quite get on it. A little too slow. And that little spinach probably didn't help either. I'm still in the 157s, but maybe I'll go to 15 laps, as I said I wasn't going to. Let her drift out. I probably just went in a little bit too fast yet. Let's just drift this thing. Drifting in the dirt. Oh, a little bit too much. So a little initial stab of the throttle to get it to turn, and then pull back and get it to the ass end to come around, or the front end to bite. Figuring it out slowly but surely.
Dad, I think there's a car rally outside. That means 3 9/11 18 Porsches. I see an Aventador. I see the Diablo. I see Furman. I see
Oh, really? Lamborghinis, maybe? I don't know. My son said there's been a parade of supercars going by our house. We live kind of in between Rockford and Belvedere, and there's a area out here that people have money. Still too much. I gotta get that. And I think I need to swing out later. What'd I miss?
32, like Lamborghini.
Really? There must be something going on.
That was awesome, wasn't it? You should have saw it, because even if I was excited. That's all tiny.
Huh, maybe they're just on a drive, you know? You can drive.
There's 32 of them.
32 Lamborghinis, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Was there any Ferraris? There's a couple of Ferraris over there in Candlewick Lake.
I was shielding my eyes, and they kept doing that keeping. Yeah. That was awesome.
Just didn't get off that corner again. Alright, this will be my last lap here, and I'm going to take a break and come out and run a couple of dailies, and that'll probably be cooking breakfast pretty soon. As soon as my two middle ones get up, or my oldest and my middle one, I mean. Still too far. I gotta cut that corner better. Whoop. I took out the old post. Not enough gains there to pass my ghost here by the time I get to the line. Alright. Since I missed out on the supercar fun. See how far my... Let's see, where did I leave some time on? Look at that, I left 6/10 on the... and 2/10. So I got a full 8/10 I probably left out there, so I could get in the 155s. Doing what I'm doing, I just need to adjust a little bit. Oh, hey Epic, I guess my sound still isn't working. Damn it, I don't know why it's not working. I didn't even realize anybody had said anything. Good morning to you too, sir, and everyone out there. We're gonna go buy another one of these, and I'm gonna go buy another one of these and make a livery up for it. I want to get one with a non-red interior. It's kind of distracting. All right, let's get out of here. Ooh, get a gift card. Probably get a Supra. Nope, not an option. I'll take that McLaren F1 though. There's two cars I'd probably buy if I ever like struck it rich or whatever. One would be in a McLaren F1, and the other one would be probably an LFA. Just because those things just sound freaking crazy. They almost sound as good as the 787B Mazda. All right, let's go to Brand Central. Go to Toyota. Where is it? There it is. Gr Supra RZ20. Now, what color is going to have? This one I know had a non-red interior. Let's see, I can see that one. This one had. These two both have the red interior. Does the yellow one have the red? Not that it matters, but yeah, that has red. The red might not have red, although it wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? I got a picture of my son sent by the one they had out the car show before all the COVID stuff hit in front of a red one. Ah, it just pisses me off they don't put a manual in these cars. I can't see the interior yet. Come on now. Yeah, that's got red. Black has red. Oh, that's the ice gray. What's this matte one have? That looks like that's got... Looks like they... Oh no, that's his arm. Duh. Seats are... Maybe white wouldn't have it. Can't tell. I thought the blue one, I'll just buy the freaking blue one. It does not. I already have one of these, but we'll change the color. It is a good looking car. I mean, in person they look even better. The wheels suck on them, but you put nice wheels on them, they look good. These look better with the black wheels, and I usually don't say that because actually they're charcoal. I really don't like the dark look on wheels. I like at least some sort of chrome or high polish or something on the rim somewhere. A black car with all black looks okay, with a high gloss black wheel. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has an opinion. My friend has a car that's almost this color, and hers has like charcoal wheels, and that actually looks really good. And these are charcoal wheels, as you can tell. I don't see the red on the interior. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Alright. Go in and modify it, put some wheels on it. I think I might put a little chrome on it. The Celica, look at that. Alright, first things first. FQ2 blue. This is actually an Acura NSX color. Ooh, that looks good. Actually looks like mine. And we're gonna go. Oh, whoop, not there. I wonder if it looked good with a red hood on it. Yeah, that just looks stupid. Actually, the chrome hood doesn't even look too good on these. I wonder if... It really doesn't look much different in the color. That's a little purple. Maybe we'll just do that. That actually looks decent. And give it a little contrast, a little bit more contrast. Yeah, screw it. With a black hood, let's try that. That looks good. I don't like the way they use the whole frickin' hood as a... That actually looks stock. I'm gonna change that. I forgot they did that on the GRs. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Chrome. K1, kind of a black chrome. What's the others on this one? No, I don't like that. Nope. Matte metallic? Nope. Maybe it looked good just black. There we go. Yowzers. That's scary. Half matte? Actually, that doesn't look bad. Keep trying some things here. Yeah, we could do some color shift. Blue, purple. Yeah. Funky colors. Those things are just funky. You know, it would look better if I did my wheels first, so let's do that first. Are the two other boys up yet? Oh, they are? Okay. Huh? Oh, okay. You know, that actually doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna leave it at that. I wonder if I can, let's do pearl. Can't really see it. Might see it in the sun. See, this is one that might actually look good with I gotta put these on here so I know where the number plate's gonna be. I think it's this one actually. I'm gonna go with black, kind of keep this black theme going. I wish I could make a decal up. Oop. This little tweaking here. Put that right under the YouTube symbol. Oh, a little bit too much there. I think my family's getting ready for breakfast, so that's my Sunday duty to make breakfast for everybody, so probably be ending this as soon as I get this livery saved. Well, I'm not going to be able to see this. Try something a little different here than what we've done in the past. I need to to change that first. There it is. I think that's about the right size. Try something different here. Let's see. That actually looks pretty good.
Baby.
Changed my mind. I'm gonna have to move that over just a little bit. Alright, looking decent. Size it up to the letters there. Oop, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm gonna have to move it over a little bit, I guess. Actually, this is going to be hood. Well, this is hard to do when it's reversed. Where'd it go? There it is. I need to go over here, no, this way. Need to turn it. I need to go this way. That ain't gonna work very good. Just wanting to curve it. Through that. We'll do the other one. This one's a lot easier to deal with. It actually looked better up here. As big as I can here.
Body, mind.
Already got too curvy. This car's got too many frickin' things on it. Even more than like the racing one. I've got that one twice. Somebody must have shared it. Nope. It's gonna be in here. Yeah, I thought I had a... Everything kind of understated on this one. I don't want it too gaudy. Come on, tilt right. There it goes. A little bigger on this side, a little bit more tilt. There we go. Alright, I'm going to save that for now. Alright, so now I'm going to stop this broadcast And I'll pick it up later with a little bit more practice and maybe a little bit more... I'd like to run some... We'll have to see how the time permits. Maybe run a couple of daily races to get in the racing mood. So, alright, until then, once again, like the video if you like it. I apologize for boring you with the livery and my initial setup there. And then make sure you subscribe if you're watching this for the first time. Understand I do everything live. I'm going to be running all 3 divisions or series this year, so it'll be somewhat busy, but it'll be fun. And I'll try to make it as entertaining as I can for you, even at my own expense. So hit that notification bell if you do want to see when I'm on, and we'll see you next time. I'll be back on later. Once again, KingPittDawg, out.